Finally, after 3 long months, La Liga is back. That's right, folks, back once again with another prediction video. This time we're taking a look at matchday number 28 out in the 2019-2020 La Liga season. This is a season that never ends, boys, but it's back for the first time of asking, of course, since the old lockdown. We'll talk more about that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash the old subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, La Liga related, World Football related. We're going to know here under one rooski. Now, before we talk about the return of La Liga, which we're so excited about, I've got some news, folks. I've got some brand new squeaky clean news, and I've got a brand new squeaky clean Patreon, boys and girls. Respect. That's right. Bianca Muller has joined the exclusive VIP gang and become Patreon number 9. That's right. And you could become Patreon number 10, but let's give her a round of applause. Of course, she joins the likes of Russell Frost, Cody Cahoe, Tom Clark, Tom Beresford, the legend John Spurn, Aztec Marky Mark, Noco Drinker, Daniel Meller, and now Bianca Muller. Now, if you guys want to join the exclusive VIP gang, there is a link down below for the price of a bottle of water. Or whatever you want to do. Whatever you feel like it. You can go and join the VIP gang. Now, the Patreon will be revamped a little bit in the summer. Of course, much change. Of course, new season coming. I've got the Prediction League, which is probably some elements of Patreons will get more access to some details and stats and all that kind of stuff through the Patreon. But yeah, if you want to check that out, get in the description down below, and you can join the exclusive VIP gang and become best friends for life. That's right. Anyway, let's get into it, folks, and take a little look at the La Liga. Here we go, boys. It's been forever. Of course, the other leagues are slowly starting to resurface as well. But yeah, let's take a look at how you guys got on the last time there was a game, which was all the way back in March. See how you got. Well, we've already done this. We've already covered it once, but I'm going to do it again. Refresh us. I've got a new haircut and all that kind of jazz. So let's get into it. So kicking it all off way back when, on the 6th of March, it was Deportivo Alavés. They took on Valencia. That ended up all square in the end, 1-1. I actually went with a 2-1 win for Valencia, so I got that one wrong. To be honest with you, I got a lot of them wrong, and I think a lot of you guys did too. So don't get ahead of yourselves. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Eibar then took on Mallorca. That ended up as a 2-1 win for Mallorca. I actually went with a 1-1 draw. Got myself nothing for that one as well. Atletico Madrid took on Sevilla. That ended up all square, 2-2 in the end. I got the right amount of goals. I went with a 3-1 win for Atletico Madrid, but no, 2-2 in the end. Points split right down the middle. Barcelona took on my boys, Real Sociedad. That ended up as a 1-0 win, an edgy 1-0 win in the end. Actually went with a 3-0 win for Barcelona, so I got the one kind of close to the money in the end. Getafe took on Celta Vigo. That ended up all square. Actually went with a 2-1 win in the end for Getafe. Their Champions League ambitions took a bit of a hit on that one, dropping a couple of points. Leaving them in 5th spot on goal difference. Next up, it was Osasuna. They took on Espanyol. That ended up a 1-0 win for Osasuna in the end. Actually went with a 1-1 draw. I think Espanyol could get themselves back into this and get out of the old relegation zone. Or at least moving forward a little bit, but no, they succumbed to a defeat. Next up, it was Real Valladolid. They took on Atletico Madrid. That ended up as a 4-1 win, quite a comfortable win for Bilbao in the end. Actually went with a 2-1 win, so ain't too shabby. Valladolid, of course, they're doing too great, 15th for the table after the end of that result. It's back-to-back defeats for them heading into this match day. Levante, though, took on Granada. Of course, Granada trying to get themselves into Europa League contention, a little bit off the pace at the moment, but they took on Levante way back in March. That ended up as a 1-1 draw. Actually went with a 2-1 win for Granada, so again got not too great on that one. Into the back stretch here now, it was Villarreal. They took on Leganes. Big result for Leganes, 2-1 in the end. Get themselves maybe a bit of belief they can get out of the relegation zone. Actually went with a 2-0 win for Villarreal, so slipped up there. And of course, Real Madrid did lose to Real Betis all the way back in the 8th of March. I went with a 3-1 win for Real Madrid. So, yeah, pretty poop, if I'm completely honest with you. Just got a couple, and that's what I get for that. Just 2 gives me a big old shit-face gang. I'm in the shit-face gang, and then this is what the table looks like at the moment over in La Liga. Of course, Barcelona lead the way, 58 points, 2 points clear of Real Madrid. Then it's a massive gap between themselves and 3rd place Sevilla. Real Sociedad are in 4th, though. Then it's a chasing pack at Getafe, Atletico Madrid, and Valencia, who are gunning for Champions League football. Down the bottom is Espanyol, Leganes, and Mallorca going down as it stands, but they could all change in match day number, 28. Let's get into it. In fact, before that, let's take a look at how you guys got on then, shall we? So, starting it all off, I think, no, I'll disappear. I'm just going to duck out of this one, but I'm still here, if you know what I mean. Just hang tight a second. I'll be right out of your hair. Where the heck am I? Okay, here we go. There we go. I'm out, but I'm still here. If you know what I mean. Anyway, so Victor Fisher, how'd you get on, son? You did pretty poop, I think. Yeah, you did pretty poop. Yannick Bustler also pretty poop. Amaji Monday Ghastly. Ultra Omimura did pretty naff. We Are QPR did garbage as well. Cameron Wright though, I'm gonna give you a round of applause, buddy, because there's not many of those knocking about. Nathan Eva, you did garbage. Me old Kiwi Mucker. Mitchell Shoney, ex Patreon, not too shabby though. Marius Christensen did pretty poop. Bossio Mattia, absolute garbage. Cody Ho, current Patreon, respect to my brother. You did garbage though. Nadine Karanka, also garbage. And Ilio Machiano Dilonosa Isa did pretty well for himself. Or herself. Yeah, so that's those guys. What about me? Well, we know what I did. I did garbage. There I am. I'm back, boys. Let's get into it then, shall we? Let's take a look at match day number 28. We're going to kick it all off. It all starts on, what is it, Thursday. Yes, this Thursday. What date is that? It's the 11th of June. It'll be Sevilla taking on Real Betis over in Sevilla. The last 6 encounters between the two sides sees 3 wins for Sevilla, 2 wins for Betis, and 1 draw along the way. They played in, where did they play? They played in Betis earlier in the season, around about November time. Ended up as a 2-1 win for Sevilla. Goal scorers on that day, Lucas Ocampos and Luc de Jong for Sevilla, getting a winner, 55th minute. Lorient Morion getting the 1-0 goal for Betis. Heading into this, the form book, of course, last time out, they did win. Betis did win against Real Madrid. Meanwhile, Sevilla, they only mustered a draw against Atletico Madrid. Heading into this, Sevilla have actually scored at least 2 goals in the last 4 matches in La Liga, and they're actually undefeated in 10 of the last 11 matches, both home and away. The bookmakers' odds on this one go 70-20 in favour of Sevilla. They are red hot favourites. 30-5 is the draw. 3-1 is the away win. A win for Sevilla in, where are they in the table at the moment? They are 3rd. Could close the gap potentially to a late surge for 2nd, but I doubt it. They're on 47 points. They could go up to 50 points. They could break away from the chasing pack as well. Meanwhile, Betis, though, they are currently 12th spot on the table, a win away from going into 11th above Osasuna. For me, though, I'm going to go with the favourites on this one. You got to go with it these days. 2-1 in the end for Sevilla. Big old win for them to maintain their push for the top 2. Next up, we have Granada. That's right, up against Getafe. It's the battle of the G's. Heading into this, the last 6 encounters sees 3 wins for Granada, 1 win for Getafe, and 2 draws along the way. They played in Getafe earlier in the season. It was a 3-1 win for Getafe, and the last time they played in Granada was a 0-0 draw. The goal scorers on that 3-1 win was Angel Rodriguez, Mario Embramari, and David Timor. Antonio Prietas getting the consolation for Granada. Getafe have actually kept a clean sheet in 6 of the last 8 matches, so they are tight to beat. Heading into this, Getafe's form book is actually 1 win in the past 4 games. That was against Mallorca. They've actually lost a couple against Ajax in the Europa League, and of course Sevilla in the league. Meanwhile, Granada are actually on an unbeaten run of 5 games, winning 3 and drawing 2. So they're probably the favourites heading into this. 11-5 is the bookmakers' odds for Granada. 2-1 is the draw. 29-20 is the away win. A win for Granada in 9th could see them rise above Villarreal into 8th. A win for Getafe in 5th could see them rise all the way up to 3rd if they're victorious and everything else goes their way. I like Getafe, but I don't think they'll get anything out of this one. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. Not much out of this one. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. Points split right down the middle. Next up, Valencia, who need to get themselves moving if they want to get back into the Europa League contention, or maybe even Champions League contention. Currently find themselves 7th in the table, taking on Levante, who are in 13th, both with the bat logos. That's right. Heading into this, the past 6 encounters sees 3 wins for Valencia, 1 win for Levante, and 2 draws. They played in Levante earlier in the season. It was a 4-2 win for Valencia. Kevin Guerrero get himself a brace. Roger Marti with a big fat OG, and Ferran Torres, the most, well, I guess 88th minute winner. Roger Marti also got himself 2 normal goals in the right end, and Falcon get himself sent off. The last time he played in Valencia was a 3-1 win back in April 2019. Santi Mina, Gonçalo Guedes, and Santi Mina with a brace, and Gonçalo Guedes getting the goal for Valencia. Carlos Soler with a big fat OG on that occasion. But Levante have actually lost their last 5 away matches. Valencia are actually undefeated in their last 15 home matches as well, so they're pretty solid. However, the form book is not great for Valencia, despite that record. They've only won once in the past 6 games. That was against Real Betis at home. They've drawn against Alavés and Atletico Madrid, alongside defeats against Atalanta, Sociedad, and Atalanta again in the Champions League. Heading into this, 7-10 on for Valencia. They are the bookies' favourites. 15-4 is the draw. 40-5 is the is the 45 is the draw, 50-4 is the away win. A win for Valencia in 7th could see them rise above Atletico Madrid into 6th, whereas Levante currently find themselves in 13th, a win away from going up as high as 11th, depending on what goes on elsewhere. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Valencia. They'll do the business at home, of course they will. Plain sailing home win on this one. Next one is Espanyol. Maybe, just maybe, they can get themselves back out of this, but they're going to take on Deportivo Alavés this weekend. Saturday, 13th of June. 2 wins for them in the past 6 games between the two sides, and 2 is for Alavés, and 2 draws along the way. Evens, Stevens. You've got to go back to 2018 though for Alavés' last victory. That was over in Alavés. The last one played in Espanyol was a 2-1 win last season, 13th of April. Goals from Adrià Pedrosa and Victor Languardia with a big fat OG, Jonathan Caleri, getting a consolation goal for Alavés. Espanyol have actually failed to win 12 of the last 13 home matches, so they are very, very ropey. But just like over in the Bundesliga, flipping Hertha Berlin were on a hide into nothing, and they've turned it around since they've come back around. So maybe, just maybe, this break has done Espanyol good. They won't have the fans booing them on the touchlines. It'll be a clean start, and maybe, just maybe, they can surge up the table. Anyway, heading into this, Espanyol have actually just lost once the past 3 games in all competitions. Meanwhile, Deportivo Alavés actually lost once the past 6. So. But what has the break done? What has the break done for both of these two sides? We'll take a look. The bookmakers' odds will probably go with Alavés. 21-20 is Espanyol. 11-4 is the away win. 11-5 is the draw. So they're going to go with Espanyol. Looks like the bookies on this one. A win for Espanyol in 20th could see them rise above Leganes into 19th, and maybe, just maybe, get themselves out of the old drop zone eventually. Meanwhile, Deportivo Alavés are currently finding themselves in 14th. A win away from going up as high as 11th. I'm going to go with Espanyol. I think 1-0 win in the end. Give them a big old boost. Maybe, just maybe, they'll climb themselves out of it. Next up it is Celta Vigo taking on Villarreal. Celta Vigo head into this 17th of the table. Villarreal currently find themselves in 8th. But it's 3 defeats on the spin for Villarreal. Heading into this though, the past 6 encounters between two sides. 3 wins for Vigo, 3 wins for Villarreal. No draws along the way. They played in Villarreal earlier in the season. It was a 3-1 win for Celta Vigo around about November. Pianeo Sisto getting himself a goal with Iago Aspas with the brace. Samuel Chukwueze getting himself a consolation goal for Villarreal. Yes. The last time played in Celta Vigo also was a 3-2 win for Vigo. In fact, Celta Vigo actually won the last 3 encounters between these two sides. So there's 3 unbeaten for Celta Vigo. So they got the mental strength. And of course, Atletico and Villarreal are 3 defeats on the spin heading into this. Celta Vigo actually unbeaten in 5 before the lockdown. In fact, this says unbeaten in 6. I don't know about that. Unbeaten in 6 matches in La Liga. That's Celta Vigo. Villarreal actually lost the last 3 matches. Celta Vigo also kept a clean sheet in the last 3 matches, but it's a whole different ball game playing in front of no fans. 29-20 is the bookmakers' odds for Celta Vigo. 9-5 is the long shots. That is Villarreal. 21-10 or 23-10 is the draw. A win for Levante. Is it Levante? A win for Villarreal. Sorry, in 8th spot could see them rise to nowhere. They could just stay where they are. Maybe a break away from Granada, depending on what goes on elsewhere. Celta Vigo currently find themselves 17th. The win for them could see them rise up to 15th. What have I gone for? I've gone with a 0-0 draw. Yeah, we'll keep the unbeaten run going for Celta Vigo. I just can't call it. Next up we have Leganes. They're taking on... where are we? I've lost them all. I've taken on Leganes. They're taking on Real Valladolid. Heading into this weekend's action, of course. The last 6 encounters sees 4 wins for Leganes, 1 win for Valladolid, and 1 draw between the two sides. That draw was last time out in Valladolid. The last time I played in Leganes, that was a 1-0 win for the home team. The only goal scorer on that day was Guido Gralio, 96-minute winner. Goodness me. The last... 5 games last 5 games for Leganes in La Liga sees them just losing 2 and drawing 2, winning 1. Was the last 5 games for Valladolid. They've only won once of the past 5. That was up against Espanyol way back in February. Bookmakers' odds on this one. What do we got on this one? 30-10 for Leganes. 12-5 is the away win. 2-1 is the draw. A win for Leganes in 19th spot could see them rise above Celta Vigo all the way up into 17th spot, whereas Valladolid found themselves in 15th spot. A win for them could see them rise above Deportivo Alavés all the way up into 14th spot. For me, what have I gone? Well, I've gone with a 1-0 win for the home side on this one. Maybe make this relegation scrap a little bit more enticing. Next up we have Mallorca up against Barcelona. This takes place on Saturday as well, of course. Last 6 encounters between two sides see 6 wins for Barcelona, including a 5-2 win earlier in the season in the Camp Nou. This is of course away days though. The last time they played in Mallorca was all the way back in 2012. It was a 6-goal barnstormer. Goal scorers on that day, of course, Lionel Messi with a brace, Christian Chinchillo and Xavi on the score sheet. That was all the way back 8 years ago. 8 years ago? Yes. Michel Pereira and Victor Casillas getting the goals for Mallorca. Barcelona actually won 5 of the last 6 matches in La Liga and I've conceded at least 2 goals in the last 5 away matches as well. So there's a bit of hope there for Mallorca. The last defeat was, of course, in El Clasico. 2-0 loss to Real Madrid. Meanwhile, Mallorca actually just lost once of the past 4. So not too shabby form for them, but they're up against the mountain here. 9-1, long shots Mallorca. 7-2 on for Barcelona. 90-4 is the draw. Going to go with Barcelona are actually 2 points clear of Real Madrid. They can extend that to 5 points if they win and Madrid to lose. As Mallorca are in the relegation spots, 18th at the moment. A win away from going, though, up as high as 16th. Going to go with a comfortable 3-0 win for Barcelona. In front of no fans. Remember that, no fans. Atletico Bilbao taking on Atletico Madrid this coming weekend. This takes place on Sunday, the 14th of June. The last 6 encounters sees 1 win for Bilbao, 5 wins for Atletico Madrid, 0 draws. They played Madrid earlier in the season. It was a 2-0 win for Madrid. Saul Niguez and Alvaro Morata on the score sheet. But last time played in Bilbao was a 2-0 win to Bilbao. Inaki Williams and Kinan Kodro on the score sheet for Bilbao. Atletico Madrid actually failed to win 9 of the last 10 away matches in La Liga, so they're not playing that well away from home. However, heading into this, they're actually unbeaten in 6 games, drawing 3 and winning 3, whereas Bilbao have actually just won 2 of the past 5, picking up wins against Villarreal and Valladolid. Heading into this, the bookmakers' odds on this one, 12-5 for Bilbao, 30-10 for Madrid, 21-10 is the draw. A win for Bilbao, who are in 10th, could see them rise, go up to 8th. A win for Atletico Madrid in 6th, could see them rise all the way back up to 3rd, back into the Champions League spots in the end. And I'm going to go with a 2-1 win. And I'm going to go with a 2-1 win for Atletico Madrid in the end. So the final 2 is Real Madrid taking on Eibar this Sunday as well. The last 6 encounters sees 5 wins for Real Madrid, 1 win for Eibar. That win for Eibar was all the way back, when was it? 2018 at home, but this is over the Bernabeu. The last time they played there was a 2-1 win for Real Madrid. Goals on that day, Karim Benzema with a brace, Marc Cardona with a 1-0 goal for Eibar. Heading into this, it's not great form for Real Madrid. Just won once of the past 5 games. That was against Barcelona. Meanwhile, the same could be said for Eibar. Just won once of the past 6 games. That was against Levante all the way back in February. Eibar have actually failed to win the last 6 away matches. Real Madrid are actually undefeated in the last 13 home matches in La Liga. Get that in there. La Liga. Champions League is a different ball game. Bookmakers' odds on this one again taking place on Sunday. 2-9 on in favour of Real Madrid. 11-2, 9-2 on, should I say. 11-2 is the draw. 11-1 is the long shots. That is Eibar. A win for Eibar in 16th. Could see them rise above Valladolid to 15th. A win for Real Madrid. Could see them go top of the table, depending on what goes on with Barcelona. What have I gone? I've gone with Real Madrid on this one, haven't I? 2-0 in the end. Big win. Next up, and finally, should I say, it is my boys, Real Sociedad, taking on Osasuna. The last 6 encounters between the two sides sees 4 wins for Real Sociedad, 1 win for Osasuna and 1 draw. They played in Sociedad in the Cup earlier in the season. It was a 3-1 win. They played in Osasuna in the league as well earlier in the season. 7-goal barnstormer, goals from Miko Olathabel, Pofiu, Martin Odegaard and Alexander Isic with the all-important winner. In the end, Adrian Hernandez, Chimi Avella with a brace, and Facundo Rochella get himself sent off. Hopefully we can get something like that between these two sides again this weekend. Sociedad have actually won their last 4 matches in the league at home. Bookmakers odds 6-4 on in favour of Sociedad. 29-10 is the draw. 4-1 is the long shots. That is Osasuna. Win for Osasuna in 11th. Could see them rise above Bilbao into top 10. Sociedad start the game in 4th. Could go as high as 3rd, depending on what goes elsewhere. I'm actually going to go with my boys on this one. 2-0 in the end. Big win for Sociedad as they try to get Champions League football next season. But how did I do this? Let's just say, between you and I, let's just say my results would have come in bang on the flipping nose. This is what the table would look like at the end of match day number 28. That's right, Barcelona will lead the way, still 2 points clear of Real Madrid in 2nd. Sevilla will be in 3rd. Sociedad remain in 4th. Madrid, though, will be in 5th. Breathing down their necks. Down the foot of the table will be Espanyol, Mallorca and Leganes going down as it stands. Now, if you are a regular viewer of the channel, you might want to check out my previous predictions that I made for this match day all the way back in March. And if you want to know what it was, this is what it looked like right there. Yeah, look at that handsome bugger right over there. He looks good, doesn't he? It's my twin. It's my evil twin. Why I order. Anyway, that's what I predicted last time around. I don't know if much changed, to be honest with you. I think it's pretty similar. Yeah, interesting stuff. Anyway, folks, that is it. That's the stuff for you. Match day number, what is it, 28 out in La Liga. We'll be back, of course, match number 29. Of course, it's thick and fast. It's going to be thick and fast for the next few weeks with predictions. They're going to be overlapping as well, so you've got to bear with me for that. So some of the scores may be a little bit ropey. I don't know. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to have to do it. Anyway, if you want to join the exclusive VIP gang in the Patreon club, check out the link down below. And of course, if you're new to the channel, smash the subscribe. Keep you up to date with football predictions, sometimes FIFA, Football Manager, Blackburn Rovers. We got it all here under one Ruski. Of course, give this video some loving. It's good to be back, boys. La Liga is back. Smash the thumbs up. If you're happy and you know it, smash the thumbs up. La Liga is back. Until then, though, I'm out. Back next week. Double match day. It's madness.